The other day I shared my advice on loving the little parts of yourself that are hurting through the process. I do think that that's important. I do think that healing past traumas and wounds and fears are part of this journey for many of us. I know that in some cases when there's not a huge story and there's not a deep, problem from your past coming up to kind of rear its ugly head, that manifesting is very easy. But when it comes to love and those things that really affect us on a deep level, if we do have past fears and traumas, they are going to come up on the surface, and they're coming up so you can make a choice to continue seeing yourself as being the person who's going to experience this, or see them and make a conscious choice to release them, let them go, and not to project those old traumas onto the person that loves you very deeply. Because when you do that, you may as well be throwing the person that you love out to the lions. And you may as well just be saying, I'm just gonna stay here and let the past of all the people that hurt me in the past take all of my love and joy from me. So this is my advice for today's video. And I know that it's gonna seem like, what, Kim, there has to be more to this, more to that than this, but this is really as simple as this can be. You do your inner work that resonates with you, whatever techniques you have chosen that puts you into feeling the end state, the bliss of being happy in love with your specific person, the love of your life, however you want to label that person that is the one that matters. You do that work morning, noon, and night, and you stay on a very clean and clear mental diet about it, and you continue to persist in it. As things come up throughout the day that are screaming the opposite at you, whether it's an actual experience or just your fears, worries, and doubts, it's up to you to make conscious choices in those moments and to go back to your end and stay in your end. If you have a very deep trigger, love those parts of yourself for yourself in those moments. It's very important, because a lot of times that agitation, that feeling of wanting to run, is that little part of you that just needs to know that they are secure and safe. And unfortunately, you can't put that on another person. You need to actually show up for that little part of yourself and give that little part of yourself the love that it needed back then. So don't put that kind of pressure on your other half or your person. Do that for yourself, and know that your person wants to show up for you and wants to love you and wants to prioritize you, but they're just kind of waiting for you to be able to know that you're actually secure and safe with them. You need to trust them. And then you continue to persist. And when things come up in reality that are the opposite, you continue to persist, and you continue to persist, and you continue to persist until you are already living completely and fully in whatever it is that your goal is, whatever that dream is. And I want you to dream big, and I want you to know that you can literally have anything, but you have to persist, and you have to not allow your fears to steal your joy from you. Okay, so it's a constant choice that you make day in and day out. I love you guys so much. If you're looking for coaching, feel free to email me at kim@coreunion.com, and you can tell me a little bit about what your old story is. And then I made it very easy. You can just book your session online, and I will email you right away with my first available, and we can get to work right away. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Comment down below if you receive this message, and also affirm that you know it's done, and that you trust in the process, and that you love yourself for who you are fully, 100%. I love you. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.